This topic is called writing an equation after a vertical translation. Basically what that comes from is we're going to have an equation. They're going to say, hey, you're going to move it up or you're going to move it down. What would the new equation look like after you do that? The basics that this is balanced on is if you move, so you want to write this in your notes, if you move a function up or down, it's just going to add or subtract a number to the equation. So if you move a function up, add the number of units to the equation. If you move it down, you're going to subtract the number of units. And as kind of basic as it sounds, when we get to it, it's going to be that like awkward ending as well. We're just going to add the number, and sometimes we'll stop. Sometimes we'll add the number and we'll combine it with another number and it'll be done. So that's the two rules that you need to remember for vertical. Vertical up goes up a number of units. If you move it down, it's going to be taken away that number of units. So I like that because it's logical. If or when you get to the horizontal translations, moving side to side, it's the opposite. If you move it left, which is in a negative direction, you're going to add the number. And if you move it to the right, which is a positive direction, you're going to subtract the number. So that one's a little bit different. So let's just do an example. Let's say that we have the function f of x equals negative 4x squared minus 5. And they want to know what the equation looks like after we move the function up 5 units. So all we do to figure out the equation is we're going to add a 5 to the equation that's already there. So it's going to take negative 4x squared minus 5, which is the original equation, plus 5 because we've moved it up. Now we just look for any like terms to combine. Here we have negative 5 plus 5, which actually goes to 0. So the resulting function is f of x equals negative 4x squared, and you're just done. So it's slid up 5 units from the original equation, and that's where we end up at. Let's try another one. Let's say this time we have an equation h of x equals 2x squared plus 8, and we're going to move this function down 9 units. Same deal, copy over what they gave us, 2x squared plus 8. Down means that we're going to be subtracting 9 units. Now we just need to clean it up. We have a positive 8 minus 9, so the net result is that we are down 1. And that's it. That's all that you're doing. So it may sound a little intimidating, write an equation after vertical translation, but all you're doing is just adding or subtracting the number of units and then just cleaning up the original equation. Let's just do one more, I guess. How about if we have g of x equals 2x squared minus 1, and we're going to move it down 8 units. Same deal, take what we were given, 2x squared minus 1. We're moving down 8, so we're subtracting 8. And then our like terms is negative 1 minus 8, and negative 1 minus 8 is going to be negative 9. So 2x squared minus 9. And you're all done with that. Alright, thanks. I hope this made sense.